In the shadows of every nation, behind every closed door, and beneath every smiling handshake, a silent war is being fought. A war with no uniform, no front line, and no rules. Because in today's world, information is the deadliest weapon. And the ones who control it control everything. But who are the masters of this hidden battlefield? Tonight, we lift the curtain. This is the story of the world's strongest spy agencies and the secrets they want you to know. One agency once tapped 90% of the world's internet traffic. Another overthrew governments without firing a bullet. And one built an entire fake city where agents trained to disappear from the face of the earth. If you think you know how spy agencies operate, you're wrong. Stay with me, because the deeper we go, the darker it gets. The Central Intelligence Agency is not just an intelligence service. It is a global machine, capable of influencing events in more than 60 countries. Born in 1947, forged during the Cold War, the CIA became the architect of covert operations that shaped modern history. They've done it all: coup engineering, foreign espionage, advanced satellite surveillance, cyber infiltration, and drone-based intelligence gathering. But what makes the CIA terrifying is not their technology, it's their reach. From Silicon Valley to the Middle East, from Wall Street to war zones, the CIA listens, watches, and monitors at a scale unmatched in human history. They can track a person's digital footprint for the last 10 years within seconds. And thanks to partnerships with tech giants, they know what you search, what you type, and what you delete, and no one is beyond their sight. MI6 is the oldest intelligence agency on Earth, a relic of the British Empire that never stopped ruling the world. It just learned to rule from the shadows. Unlike the CIA's loud geopolitical moves, MI6 works quietly, elegantly, like chess grandmasters. Their strength lies in human intelligence networks on every continent, deep cover agents trained to vanish, decades-old diplomatic ties, and partnerships with former colonies still loyal to the crown. MI6 doesn't watch the world, it predicts the world. Where the CIA dominates with technology, MI6 dominates with people. Intelligence officers who blend into cities, learn languages in months, and build identities so real that even their families never know the truth. They are the world's best at spying without leaving fingerprints. The kind of spies who walk past you every day, and you would never notice. If the CIA is powerful and MI6 is elegant, then Mossad is something else entirely. Efficient, fearless, and unpredictable. The agency specializes in high-stakes missions that sound like movie scripts, but they're real. Their achievements include capturing Nazi war criminal Adolf Eichmann, sabotaging enemy nuclear programs, world-class cyber attacks like Stuxnet, and covert assassinations across several continents. Mossad agents are trained in a unique philosophy: never fight a war you can win. Fight the war they never see coming. They use disguises, psychological manipulation, ultra-close-quarter combat, cyber infiltration, and deep undercover intelligence assets. If a threat rises against Israel, Mossad eliminates it before it becomes a headline. No warnings, no public record, just a name, erased. The FSB, successor to the KGB, is not just an intelligence agency. It is the beating heart of Russian power. While the world focuses on Hollywood-style spies, the FSB quietly built one of the world's most formidable counterintelligence systems. Their specialties include political surveillance, cyber warfare, disinformation campaigns, psychological operations, and foreign infiltration. But their greatest strength, they operate within their own borders, with almost no restrictions. The FSB monitors media, universities, politicians, corporations, and even other intelligence departments. Nothing moves in Russia without them knowing. Nothing. They play a long game. Slow, calculated, and dangerous. Where the CIA uses satellites, the FSB uses fear, loyalty, and absolute state control. A different kind of power, but power all the same. China's Ministry of State Security, or MSS, is the least talked about spy agency, and that makes it the most dangerous. They don't rely on Hollywood tactics, they rely on scale. Imagine an intelligence agency with millions of informants, analysts, data miners, and state-trained cyber units. An agency with access to the world's largest citizen data system and facial recognition surveillance networks in almost every major city. That is the MSS. Their dominance lies in cyber espionage, industrial hacking, AI-driven surveillance, intelligence from global Chinese communities, and long-term infiltration missions. Their mission isn't just defense, it's global information acquisition, designs, patents, research, military secrets. If it exists in digital form, the MSS wants it. And often, they get it. Because while the world sleeps, they are quietly copying, studying, and mastering every piece of information they can reach. India's Research and Analysis Wing, or RAW, is not as flashy as the CIA, not as feared as Mossad, and not as ancient as MI6. But it is one of the fastest-growing intelligence powers in the world. RA specializes in counterterrorism, regional surveillance, covert diplomacy, psychological operations, and intelligence across South Asia and the Middle East. What makes RA extraordinary is the environment they operate in. India is surrounded by high-tension borders, making intelligence a matter of survival. RAW is known for deep human networks, secret cooperation with global intelligence agencies, and using tech and manpower combined while expanding their cyber capabilities. Their operations rarely make the news, and that silence is their strength. RAW is the rising force in modern espionage, a sleeping giant that has fully awakened. In a world of nuclear weapons and billion-dollar militaries, you would think wars are won on battlefields. But they're not. They're won in server rooms, in coded messages, in whispered conversations, in shadows where no cameras exist. Spy agencies are the real power players. They know our secrets. They shape our nations, they influence our futures, and the public sees only a fraction of what they do. This is the world behind the world, where the most dangerous weapon is not a missile, but a mind trained to uncover truth and bury it forever. Thanks for watching. If you want to dive deeper into these hidden worlds, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.